Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I am going to be giving you 4 tips on how to break bad habits, because let's be honest here, I'm sure you have at least one habit that you want to break because you see it as a bad habit and you just want to improve yourself, and that's great. These tips are actually inspired by Atomic Habits by James Clear, since I have recently just read his book. So I was because I really liked it, I found it very insightful and very good. I wanted to kind of share the tips that he gave out and tips that I find useful and that you can learn from if you have or have not read the book. So let's get started. The first law of breaking a habit is to make it invisible. You need to remove the cues, the actions that stimulate that bad habit that you want to break from your environment. So, for an example, if you want to stop going on social media a lot while studying on your phone, then to kind of remove the cues that stimulate that bad habit of going on social media, going on your phone in general when you're meant to be studying, one way you can do this is by taking your phone out of your study room where you study. This could be your room, this could be your kitchen, wherever you study. So for me personally, it would be either the kitchen or my room, but most of the time it's my room. So whenever I want to study, I make sure that my phone is not near me at all. I put it elsewhere, put it maybe somewhere else, and this makes sure that I don't unawarely kind of like go to the side and just pick up my phone, because sometimes I feel like it's sort of subconscious sort of thing, like you subconsciously kind of grab your phone because it's right there. But with taking it out to, I don't know, the living room for an example, then it kind of makes you more aware of what you're doing. Because I feel like when it's beside you, by the time that you're already aware of what you're doing, it's kind of too late. You would have already kind of just gone on social media. And also with that, because I've put my phone elsewhere, somewhere not really far, but somewhere that I need to put in a lot of effort. So with my phone just being next to me, I don't really have to put in that much effort. All I need to do is just put my hand to the side and that's it. But if I wanted to go and get my phone, if it was outside my study room, I'd have to physically get up and go around to get my phone, which takes so much effort. The second law is to make it unattractive. One way to make it unattractive is actually to kind of get a piece of paper and make a table and write down advantages and disadvantages of continuing this habit. Just by writing it down and seeing the list of disadvantages, hopefully will make you feel like, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? There are so much disadvantages to procrastination. For an example, why am I still procrastinating? And I feel like it will motivate you and encourage you to break this bad habit and to try and form good habits. Now, the third law, number 3, is to make it difficult. Increasing the barriers, the friction between you and your habit, to undergoing that habit, is going to kind of decrease the likelihood of you actually performing and doing that habit. If we go back to what I said, to the example that I said for social media and going on my phone, because I've increased the barriers between me and getting my phone, for an example, I have to go and get it. I have to put more effort into actually performing that habit, then it reduces the likelihood of me actually doing that habit, because I will first realize what I'm doing and be like, hold on a second. And plus, it just takes a lot of effort. We as humans, we like to do easy stuff. Like, if we see a shortcut, we will do the shortcut. Like, if we see a long path and then we see a short path, most of us will go down the short path because it's quicker. One thing that was also mentioned in Atomic Habits in terms of making it difficult was to create a commitment device. And this commitment device basically plans your future actions. So what do you mean by that, Tresza? So for an example, if I wanted to work out more, just get fitter and everything like that, or maybe I wanted to do some yoga, I want to do more yoga, then something that I would do as my commitment device is to schedule ahead of time yoga lessons, maybe gym lessons, or pay gym membership, everything like that. And I feel like by doing it ahead of time, when you don't feel like doing it, you kind of have to do it, because at the end of the day you're gonna waste money because you've already paid for it in advance. You're wasting money, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to do that. And also you have to kind of ring up and call maybe the yoga teacher. I don't think I can be able to do it. And just those sort of extra effort and extra stuff, I feel like it's going to, again, decrease the likelihood of you actually not going to the gym, because you've already paid for it in advance. If you don't go, you've wasted your money. And in terms of scheduling like a lesson or a class, you're gonna feel bad that you've kind of wasted someone else's time. So at the end of the day, I'm going to kind of like go to the gym or go to your yoga class because of those reasons. The fourth law is to make it unsatisfying. So one way you can make it unsatisfying is to get an accountability partner, which is basically someone, your friend, family member, someone that you know, to just watch your behavior. So exact same thing with like the phone example. If you don't really want to be using your phone while studying or go doing works related stuff, for example, then you can always ask your friend or someone to take your phone and just watch over you, and make sure that you're not using your phone while studying. And another thing that you can actually do is to create a habit contract, which basically what a contract does. So if you break a contract, then you have to pay, you get fined, there are consequences basically. So if you break a habit, if you do not do a good habit, or if you do a bad habit, one example, then you're gonna face consequences. You may have written the consequence. In terms of the consequence, it has to be something that that after doing that consequence, you will not do that thing again. And that's it for my video. So thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope you guys found it useful. And make sure to like and subscribe if you liked this video and you found it useful. And I will see you next week. So bye guys.